This is our this is our yoga sculpt. Let's come on down to a child's pose. So draw your knees wide, sinking your hips towards your heels, reaching your arms long in front. Big breath in, big breath out. Lengthening through your fingertips on your inhales, holding that length on your exhales as you sink your hips towards your heels. One more full breath in. Let it all go. Inhale, rise up to all fours, coming to a tabletop with your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes and then sink your hips towards your heels for a calf stretch. Maybe releasing some tension in your wrists, pressing into your finger pads. And then rising forward, coming back to that tabletop. Keeping the toes tucked, hammock your belly, lift your gaze. Big inhale, spread your collarbone wide. Tailbone to the sky. On your exhales, press into the tops of your feet, round your spine, bringing the gaze toward your navel. Inhale, tuck your toes, lift your gaze. Gaze up, look up. Exhale, press it all the way. One more time, tabletop cat and cow with your breath. Coming back to a neutral spine, gently bumping the hips side to side, taking some organic movement that feels comfortable in your body today. Sway back through center. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Circle out your right wrist. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, sweeping and hovering. One more time. Inhale, big sweep up. Exhale, thread your right arm all the way under and through, allowing your right cheek or ear to come towards the floor, hips to the sky. Continue to press into your left hand. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, plant your right hand under your right shoulder. Inhale, left arm high. Gaze up, look up, circle out your left wrist. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Once more. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body, allowing your left cheek or ear to come towards the floor. Pressing your right hand into the floor to release some tension in that right hip. Continue to press into your right hand. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, plant your left hand under your left shoulder. Come back to the hips, side to side, maybe taking some barrel rolls, taking what you need today in your body. Tuck your toes, walk your hands up, palm print forward, lift your hips to the sky, coming to our first downward facing dog. Lower your heels towards the floor or begin to pedal out your heels. Deep bend and extend to one knee at a time. With a deep bend in both of your knees, walk your hands towards your feet, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Up dog your chest, draw your shoulders down and back, collarbone wide. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing opposite elbows for a ragdoll and finding a gentle sway from one side to the other. You can toe heel your feet further apart or keep your feet under your hips. Gently sway back through center, release your hands toward your toes. Slowly rise all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders last to arrive. Shoulders down and back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Once more, inhale, arms sweep high overhead. Hands to heart. Bind your hands, releasing your thumb and index finger. Inhale, steeple grip, arms overhead, biceps hug your ears. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, side bend to left, bump the hips to the right. Stretching along the right side body. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the right as you bump the hips to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, one more time each side. Side bend to left, hips to the right. Maybe gazing out under that right arm. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the right, hips to the left. Gazing under the left arm. Inhale through center. Exhale, release your hands to your lower back. Toe heel your feet to hips distance. Elbows pulled down and back towards your midline. Press your hips forward, gazing up to a diagonal. Maybe staying here or continuing to draw your gaze along an imaginary line. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, slide your hands on the back side of your legs, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Crown of your head point away from your hips. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop your feet out, coming back into a high plank, holding here and breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Option to lower the knees, elbows tucked in, lower all the way down. Full chaturanga. Once you arrive, untuck your toes, press into the tops of your feet, mini cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Press up, mini cobra. Exhale, lower. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage, press up, full cobra. Come through tabletop or meet directly in downward facing dog. Pedal, 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 deep bend and extend into one knee at a time. Walking your dog, big inhale, big exhale. On your next breath in, reach your right leg to the sky. Exhale, tap your right toes for 5, and lift. That's 4, and lift. 3 more, and 2. Last one, hold your right leg to the sky, pulse it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your right knee, stack your hip, open up that right hip flexor. Circle out your right ankle, wiggle your toes. Kick your right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Tap the right, tap the left. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Tap it down for 3, and tuck. That's 2, and tuck. Last one, and tuck. Kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Tap the left. Tap the right, kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to right wrist, finding pigeon. Lowering the left knee, slide the left leg back. With your wrists under your shoulders, we've got pigeon push-ups, elbows bend. And press. 3 more. Bend. And press. 2 more. Last one. Rise up, lower your right hip to the floor. We're going to find a hip mobility drill. Both knees bend at 90. Start by planting your hands behind your back. Knees to the sky, feet on the floor. Rotate to the back of your mat. Coming back to center. Back to the top of the mat. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Slide your left leg back. Coming back to that half pigeon. This time, bind your hands behind your back. Lift your chest, pigeon crunches. Forward fold, and lift. 3 more. And lift. 2 more. Last one. Rise up, hands under your shoulders, tuck your left toes, kick your right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Find your runner's lunge. From here, go ahead and grab your weights. Holding here in your runner's lunge. We have bicep curls for 5, and reach. That's 4, and reach, palms up. 3, and 2. Last one. Left hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Twisted lunge. Weight one way in each hand. Hold the T in the arms, lift your chest, left arm forward, right arm back. If you get the weebles and wobbles with those weights, it's okay. Reach the right arm forward and pull it back. One more time, reach it forward and pull it back. Revolve lunge. Draw your right arm down, left arm to the sky, exalted lunge. Holding here for one more round of breath, deep bend that right knee. Reach your left hand to meet the right, high crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus lunge. And press. 4 more, cactus lunge. And press. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, reach, open up, find your warrior 2. Deep bend into that right knee. Trying to peel your mat apart between your right heel and your left arch. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, warrior 2. I'm ready to grind these weights. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, lift and stay. Flip your right toes to the long edge of your mat. Exhale, goddess pose, heels and toes out. Inhale, big star. Nice, Mindy. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach. Exhale, goddess, and stay. Draw your elbows wide behind your head. Right elbow to right knee. Center. Left elbow. Center. 2 more on each side. Left side. 1 more set. Come back to center, release your arms to the horizon, straighten your legs, pivot your toes in, heels out, exhale, forward fold with control. Once you arrive, release your hands down to the floor, finding your wide-legged forward fold. Maybe you find stillness, maybe you add a gentle sway, take what you need on this side. Walk your hands with the weights over to your front right foot. Bend into that right knee, high side lunge. Weights in your hands, elbows at 90 into your side. Bend, fly, lift, and lower. 4 more. Lift, and lower. 2 more. Last one. Keep that left foot sealed. Pivot your right toes to the top of the mat. Keeping that right knee bent, right hand on the floor on a block inside of your right leg, left arm to the sky. Extended side. Deep bend that right knee, left leg is straight. Now draw your left bicep to your left ear. We're going to cactus that left arm for 5. And reach. That's 4. And reach. 3. And 2. Last one. Reach that left arm long, rise up, straighten that right leg. Reverse your triangle, bump your hips to the front of your mat, right arm overhead. Tricep bend and extend that right arm for 5. And reach. That's 4. These are sneaky poses, 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Keep that right leg straight, rise up, shoulders over your hips. Arms to the horizon, bump your hips back, reach forward, right arm down, left arm to the sky, find your triangle pose. Stacking that left shoulder directly over the right, gazing down to add balance or up to challenge your balance. Stay here, pulse it for 5. That's 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Bend into that right knee, reverse your warrior. Right arm overhead, gaze up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your right foot, set your props off to the side. Kick your right leg up and back. Hold that right leg lifted, flex your toes, lower and lift for 5, right where we started. And 4. That's 3, 2. Last one, hold it lifted, pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2. And 1, lower your right leg, exhale, lower all the way down, full chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Pedal, 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 deep inhale. Deep exhale. The best news, we're going to repeat that same thing on the left side. So from your down dog, inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, flex your left toes. Tap the left toes for 5, and lift. That's 4, and lift. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, hold left leg high, pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your left knee, stack the hip. Maybe circle out your left ankle, wiggle your toes, take what you need on the left side. Kick your left leg straight back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, taps right elbow. Bring it to the left. Bring it back to the right. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Tap it down for 3, and tuck. That's 2, and tuck. Last one. Kick your left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Tap the right. Tap the left. Kick it straight back. Exhale, draw your left knee towards your left wrist. As you release your right knee down, slide that right leg back for half pigeon. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Palms planted or fingers tented. Tricep push-ups, elbows bend. And press. Bend. And press. 3 more. Continuing to feel that stretch in your outer left hip. 1 more. Pigeon push-up. Lift your chest, lower your left hip. Slide your right knee in line with your right hip. Left foot forward, hands behind your back. Hip mobility, knees to the sky, feet on the floor. Rotate to the back of the mat. 1 more time, bring it forward. Coming back to your pigeon pose. Slide your right leg back. From your half pigeon, find your hands behind your back. You can also plant your hands on your hips or on either side on the floor on a block. Pigeon crunches, lower down. And lift. 4 more. That's 3. Last 2. Last 1. Chest lifted, plant your hands. Tuck your right toes, kick your left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, step your left foot between your palms. Holding here in your runner's lunge, back knee can be lifted or lowered. Grab those weights, 1 weight in each hand. Palms facing in, hammer curl for 5. And 4. That's 3. Last 2. And 1. Release your right hand down the floor on a block with that weight. Left arm to the sky. Twisted lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, revolve lunge. Left arm back, right arm forward. Pull that left arm forward. Tap the right hand. Draw it back. 1 more time. Reach it forward. Draw it back. Hold the length in the arms. Left arm down, right arm to the sky. Exalted lunge. Press that left knee forward. Open that right hip. 1 more breath. Left arm meets the right. High crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus lunge for 5. And press. That's 4. And press. 3. And 2. Last 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open. Find your warrior 2. Deep bend that left knee. Holding here and breathing. Inhale, lengthen. Big star. Straighten your left leg. Arms overhead. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and stay. Pivot your left toes to the long edge, heels and toes out. Exhale, cactus. Goddess pose. Inhale, reach. 2 more. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach. Exhale, goddess, and hold. Elbows draw in. And open. 2 more. And open. 1 more. Hold the elbows open. Draw your elbows wide behind your head. Left elbow, left knee. Center. Right side. Center. 2 more sets. Making sure you don't collapse those ribs. Keeping them nice and long. 1 more set. Inhale, rise up. Arms out to the horizon. Heels in. Toes in, heels out. Exhale, forward fold. With control, releasing the arms down. You can take any variation here in your wide-legged forward fold. Maybe finding ragdoll. Maybe a sway side to side. Maybe you're finding complete stillness. Bring everything back to center. Grab those weights. Walk your hands to your left knee. Bend into that left knee. One weight in each hand, elbows by your side. Bend, fly, lift, and lower for 5. And 4. High side lunge. That's 3. Last 2. And 1. All right, from here, pivot your left toes. Reach your left arm down, right arm to the sky, extended side. Left hand can hover, tap the floor, or block. Now seal your right bicep to your right ear, reaching long line of energy from your right pinky all the way to your right toe. Cactus your right arm for 5. And reach. That's 4. And reach. 3. 2 more. Last 1. Reach that right arm. Inhale, rise up, reverse your triangle. Straighten that left leg. Tick-tock your arms, lift arm overhead. Bend that left elbow, tricep for 5. And 4. That's 3. Woo. Last 2. And 1. Inhale, lengthen. Arms to the horizon. Shoulders over your hips, bump your hips back. Reach forward. Left arm down, right arm to the sky. Find your triangle. Stack that right shoulder directly over the left. Stay here, pulse it for 5. 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Hold it low, bend into that left knee. Reverse your warrior. Big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your left foot. Pivot your right toes. Set your props off to the side. Kick your left leg up and back. Flex your left toes. Lower and lift for 5. And 4. That's 3. Last 2. And 1. Hold it up. Pulse it. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lower your left leg. Rock forward. Find your high plank. Holding here and breathing for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And exhale, lower. Once you arrive, untuck your toes, press up, mini cobra. Exhale, lower, hands to your lower ribcage. Full cobra. Press back to a tabletop. Grab a block, place it between your knees. We're gonna lower onto the back side. Block between your thighs. Grab one weight in each hand. Elbows are wide. Squeeze your glutes, glute bridge, wide arm chest press for a 10. And 9. That's 8. 7. 6. Keep squeezing. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Hold the hips high, hold the arms high. Bring the palms facing in, skull crusher, elbows bend. And extend. Bend. And extend. 8 more. Hips are high. Squeeze that block. 6 more. Elbows directly over your shoulders. Core is engaged, pressing into your heels. 3 more. 2 more. Last 1. Lower your hips, keep your arms overhead. Palms in, reach up. And lower, upper crunch, reach towards the sky, drawing your knuckles with or without those weights up, peeling the back side of your body, just your upper. Core work here. Lift and lower. 5 more. Lower back press into the floor. 2 more. Last 1. All right, lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Reach your arms overhead, over your shoulders. Draw your knees over your hips, still with that block. We're going to tap the toes or the heels for 10. And lift. That's 9. And lift. Lower back stays glued to the floor. 7 more. Toe or heel tap. Of course, if you're pointing your toes, you're tapping your toes. Your toes are flexed, drawing your heels towards the floor. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. Hold the arms to the sky, knees over your hips. Legs extend to a hover, and knees draw in towards your chest. Extend. Now the lower your feet go towards the floor as you extend them straight, the more challenging it is. You want to make sure that your lower back is not lifting up off the floor and that your navel's not doming towards the sky. You can bring your legs to any diagonal or directly up towards the sky. 5 more, wherever you are. Legs extend, legs bend towards the sky, towards the floor, any diagonal. 3 more. Last 1. All right, lower your feet. So with that block, bring the weights to your hips. Squeeze your glutes. Lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. Last 3, 2. Hold the hips high, squeeze little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your hips. Set your weights off to the side. Set your block off to the side. Draw your knees into your chest. Curl yourself into a tight ball. Maybe gently rolling side to side if that's comfortable. Maybe finding complete stillness as you press your lower back into the floor. Sway back through center. Allow your knees to fall over to the right. Release your arms like a cactus or extend your arms long if you have space. Gazing up towards the sky or over your left shoulder for a supine twist on the left side. Inhale, come back to center, knees over your hips. Allow your knees to fall over to the left. Still with the arms like a cactus or out to a T, gazing up or over your right shoulder. Sway back through center. Extend your arms and legs long, opposite direction. Full body stretch, reaching. Big breath in. Big breath out. Draw your knees into your chest. Curl yourself into a tight ball. Gently rock and roll as many times as you need along your spine. On your next breath, when you're ready, come on up to a comfortable seat. Option to have a seat on a block to open up your hips. Gently release your hands towards your knees, drawing some big circles with your torso. Once you finish that rotation, reverse the direction. Inhale back to center. Arms overhead, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. One more big breath in, arms stick high overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my yoga sculpt practice. The light love in me honors and cherishes the light love in you, Mindy. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you.